Yo, it's Cali XL tapping in. Man, at this point, I might as well have a camera crew with me filming my whole life. Not that I ever wanted that. I ain't never want to be on that and share your whole life with somebody. That's why I never sent out like no demo, nothing like that. I never wanted no deal. I always wanted to run my own enterprise, my own entity, which I do right now, Goldmine ENT. But I'm realizing, over the years, I've realized the power of music. And I'm realizing the power of media. And like, if they is following you around every day, what that's like. You don't got no privacy and you'll be pissed off. Y'all seen Kanye going bad on him? He was going bad on him. Excuse me for keep burping. I just drank some tea, but that's really why I tapped in this morning. I want to show y'all something. So this right here, fire. Green tea, pomegranate, fire. I have some of that every morning. I have a little bit of a little raw honey to go in that. Sometimes I do a double dose. All you need is about a tablespoon, 8 ounces of water in one of them tea bags, and it's going ham. It's tasty. That's how I start my morning off every morning after I take my meds. I just take an allergy pill. I take a little anti-anxiety and anti-depression. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't telling nobody else you should be taking meds. It's up to you what you want to take, what you want to do, how you run your life. But if you know you need help, ain't nothing wrong with getting a little help. Sometimes the doctor will hand you something that you might not even need. Like, they might hand you a bunch of pills because them pills, they sponsored by them pills. They endorsed by them pills. They got endorsement deals, just like us artists be looking for. They got endorsement deals. So, yeah, if they going to make 20 bands every time they give you one of the meds that you don't need, yeah, they going to give you the meds that you don't need. Like, for instance, let's say I was paid to endorse Earl Stevens wine. This Uncle 40 water wine right here. Now, this is fire. I only put it on because I really mess with it. He don't pay me to endorse that, but I really mess with it. It's 18%. It's nice. It's help you relax. But I tell you this, it's double the dose. Most wines is like 9 to 12%. So if that's 18% and it tastes like juice, you got to be careful. You feel me? But that's why, we tell people to drink responsibly. But this video is just like an intro to the rest of the stuff that I'm finna be bringing to y'all on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snap, Twitter, or wherever you at. I'm finna be there. You're gonna see me somehow, some way. And I just want to let y'all know I fill these water jugs up every week. This 3 gallons. I got 4 of them right now. Before the end of the day, I'll probably have 6 of them because we be running through the water, trying to get my daughter to drink water every day. That's important. You know what I'm saying? Something that we need to teach all of our kids, especially here in California. It'd be hot all year. And summer months, it'd be super hot. So we be having people passing out and dying from heat exhaustion, dehydration to really mess with your mind. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're smoking tree. It's legal out here. So if you're smoking tree, it's going to have you dehydrated like a motherfucker. So, it's something that you got to put yourself up on. You got to be gamed up enough to know, okay, if I'm going to be doing all of that, I need water. Me, I stopped smoking. I understand it ain't for me. It dumbed me down. It made me slower. It made me not function. It made me antisocial. I couldn't be sitting here on this video doing this with y'all. I couldn't be up in people's face promoting my music, meeting the right people I need to meet. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people want to relax, so they go grab that bottle or, they take their medicine, But before I do any of that, I pray to God every day. And then especially when it's hard on me, I don't know what to do. Sometimes I'm in here pacing. I'm just like, I ain't never had this much space in the apartment, or I never had my own room. So now I got space. I'm like, all right, what I'm supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? What I'm supposed to do? Because I'm panicking because somebody call me and say they finna kill themselves or something, or because somebody cussing me out because of a decision I made when I had to just put my foot down as a father or something like that, and I might be losing it at the moment because I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to react to it. I don't got no hate in my heart. It's nothing but love. So, in that situation, I had to ask myself, do you go take the anti-anxiety med that you got, the PRN, the one when you panicking, this is what you're supposed to take to calm you down? Because I take one daily, and that's just, daily. That's just to keep me cool, and, it's a multi-purpose. And then I looked it up. I prescribed myself that. Basically, I asked my doctor for that. All the meds my doctor gave me didn't work. You know what I'm saying? They made me blow up and weight, and they really cause more problems because they come with so many different side effects. So I found something that worked for me, you know what I'm saying? And 2 of them that worked for me. And ever since I took them, now you see me. You see who I am. You get to see me become me again. I get to see me become me again. And in that situation I was just describing, I was panicking. I was like, what do I do next? And I was like, man, do I go take that anti-anxiety med? And I was about to, and I said, nah. You got to do better. What if you run out of the med and something happened? What are you going to do? I got to ask myself, what are you going to do? So I was like, nah, I ain't finna do that. My next thought, I was still pacing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going back and forth. I'm like, man, what am I going to do? Oh, shit. What am I going to do? Then I said, let me call my mama. I'm a vent. I'm going to call my mama. Then I said, I had to stop myself and say, nah. That ain't what you should do. That's not her problem. Don't stress her out. She's older. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying she old because she wouldn't have that. My daughter can't even call her grandma. She got to call her big mama. And she'll flip on you. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my mama. But you know what I ended up doing in that situation? Instead of popping the pill or going to call my mom and vent about it, I just walked over to my balcony and I said a prayer. And I said, please God, don't let that girl kill herself. And I said, amen. Do you know all the weight on my shoulders just left? It just left. I'm not lying to you. I'm not doing this just to get attention. This is like my real testimony. This is from my soul. Just like that music that I'm putting out, I'm not doing that for no money or no clout. That's from my soul. That's my release. And that's another thing I do when I need to release, when I don't know what to do and I'm anxious. I let it bleed through the pen. Sometimes the rhymes is coming out as so dope that I know I'm not writing them. I know it's God talking through me. And some of y'all need to realize that God be talking through you. Sometimes he be talking through your parents. Your parents, when you was young, they was telling you shit, you ain't understand it. And they might have not even meant what it actually meant. Like when they said it, they might have just said it just to say it, or just because they own meaning. They might have said, in this world, you're supposed to mind your business. You know what I'm saying? And you might have been like, all right, I'm going to mind my business, and you just took it for what it was. But you probably ain't know that God was talking through them, trying to let you know, hey, mind your business. Don't be sitting there judging others because they going through what they going through. Don't judge a drug addict because they doing whatever they doing. You don't know what's going on in their life. You ain't in their shoes. And so if I pop a med every morning to make me right, and so I could get through the day, what's the difference between me doing that or somebody rolling that blunt every morning, or somebody hitting that line every morning? Whatever it is they do, what's the difference? You really don't know, so you can't judge. That's why it says thou shalt not judge. All right, if I see a crafty character walking up on me, am I going to judge him? Yeah, I'm going to judge him. I ain't stupid. I'm going to look at him. I'm going to check him out. I'm going to check his energy. I'm going to check his temperature. But at the same time, even if he looking crafty or he looking shifty, you don't know why he looking crafty or shifty. He might be just as nervous as you. So he might put on that look that when you see me, that's how I be looking. But I'm not violent. I'm not out here trying to hurt nobody. but I will hold my own. You feel me? So all I really want to say to y'all is like, open your mind up. Like I had a conversation with my best friend the other day. It was really an argument. It was over like alpha and omega and shit. And we was talking about, he was telling me it literally means this alpha's the first letter in the Greek alphabet and omega's the last letter in the Greek alphabet. And I was like, no, but God is the alpha and the omega, the beginning and the end. And he's like, we just going back and forth. Sometimes it'd be like a spiritual war going on, you know what I'm saying? Because people so believe in what they believe in. But I was just really trying to tell them that a true alpha leads the pack without saying that he leads the pack. He don't gotta say that. He don't have to he don't need nobody to walk up to him and salute him. You know what I'm saying? He don't need no approval. And that's an omega personality, because when you reserved and you keep to yourself, you're not overly outwardly trying to say I'm the boss, I'm the general. That's an omega personality. And a lot of women possess that. They not the type to be out there just bragging and doing too much. They just keep their head down and keep it pushing. And then you see them pull up in that BMW or that Benz thing or that Ferrari, whatever it is they pull up in, you know what I'm saying? And men could be that too and not be judged or be called betas or soft or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A true alpha does not need approval, does not need yes men around. But another thing I want to say is it's okay to have friends that are different than you. Friends that have different opinions than you. It's fine. It should be like that. That's the type of friends you want, because it's going to broaden your perspective. It's going to broaden your view on life. That way you'll be able to make better decisions, because sometimes, like, I could be standing on this side of the tree and you could be standing on this side of the tree. And we looking at the same tree, but on this side it might be a little hole where the squirrels done dug in, and you like, oh, that tree gonna fall one day. And on this side it could be straight solid, and I'm looking at the tree like, that's a solid tree, and you over there like, no, it's not. And we sitting there arguing back and forth, when all you got to do is go put yourself in that person's shoes, and you'll see what they were saying. Just like you come put yourself in my shoes, you'll see what I'm saying. I'm saying that because people fight so much over religion and over God, and they be like, Christianity is the only way. I had a pastor tell me that one time, like, it's only one way to God. And in my head, my own belief, I say all paths to God are correct. So I don't care if you call him Muhammad. I don't care if you call him Jesus. I don't care if you call him Elohim, Yahweh. I don't care if you call him Buddha. It's all the same. It's all the same path. And I think all of those are the same guy. And some people that don't believe in God and they say, I'm a God, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even mad at you. I just want you to know that you need to believe in a higher power. And that even if that higher power is you, if that's you on a different plane, in a different dimension, that subconscious voice that tells you when you ask it or when you pray that comes back to you. Because when we was in Africa, we didn't pray to no Jesus or nothing like that. We prayed to our ancestors. And I think all of that is correct. But you got to know that voice is coming back to you is a higher authority than you are, even if it's you. It might be you in the future. It might be you in the past. I can't tell you that, but if that's what you believe, I got to break it down to you in a way that you can understand it too. And so that voice is coming back to you. That's your higher authority. That's your higher energy. And you got to respect that authority. Once you do that, your life will change. Your confidence will be there. Your blessings will come. But if you think you in control and you think we on your time, God is laughing at you. He's laughing at you because God is funny. I'm telling you, God, he got crazy personality. Super funny. He be showing me stuff all the time. And if I told y'all some of it, they try to send me to the psych ward again. But nah, I ain't going back. Nah, man, I'm here. I'm here to stay. And I just want to tell y'all, whoever out there, I love y'all. If y'all came within my path and you seen my struggle, or you seen my rise, you seen me when I was all the way up, or you seen me when I was all the way down, I was still the same guy. And I'm still the same guy. So when you hear me rapping, I don't think I'm better than nobody or nothing like that. I ain't gonna lie, back in the day when I was young, before I matured, I wouldn't work with you if you wasn't top notch dope. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, I'll work with almost anybody. And if you're not that dope, I'll help you with your bars. I'll make sure your bars get up to par too. Cause I'm not gonna have you on the track next to me looking like you don't know what you're doing. If I had to write your whole verse, I would. But I would need to be compensated. I ain't silly, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't either. And if you is, you need to be hanging around people that's smarter than you. You need to be at the table with people that are smarter than you, people that are greater than you, and you need to be able to admit that. It's the same thing as admitting to that higher authority, giving the praise to the higher authority. It's the same thing. So put yourself at a table with people that are better than you and watch how good you get. I know this video getting long, but if you're a real one, you still tuned in. You still tuned in. I should have went live, but I don't got the confidence yet to go live. I don't know what's going to come out when I do these videos. Sometimes I do these videos at home on my little camera, and I got to do like 5 or 6 takes, you know what I'm saying? But like this one, this is first take. This top of the morning. First video, just drank my tea. That's how I started the video off. So let's go back to that real quick. Like I said, I'll be buying these. I'm about to have 6 of them by the end of the day. You know, I don't know the exact way that you divide and find out how much water a day you need, but it's probably about half of your weight in ounces. So me, I'm about 300 pounds. I need like 150 ounces every day. So y'all keep that in mind and make sure you're getting that much water. But more importantly, I mean, don't nothing really come before you, but in my heart, more importantly, make sure your kids is getting that much water. Because they don't know. They can't decide for themselves. They can't do the research. You could teach them though. Every time you teach your kid, every time you give to your kid, he gives you back so much more. He teaches you so much more through them. So, you know, God just works in ways that are like amazing. And this video started off just because I'm finna start doing cooking videos. I want to tell y'all to be healthy. You don't have to spend $1 million to be healthy. You know, I got this tea. That's how I'm starting my day off. I'm finna drink like 2 more. I'm finna drink the rest of this water so that I can bring the empty jug with me and go fill it up. And then I count my calories every day. I count my ounces of water through this app called Lose It. I don't get paid to promote that, but I think y'all should get that, Lose It. You could pay a one-time fee and get it for a lifetime. You could have that app for a lifetime, or you could pay for a year and have it, or you could do it for free. It'll let you track. It just won't let you go back and see all of your stats if you get the free version. But it's called Lose It. And you know, if you're trying to lose weight, I want you to follow me. I want you to follow this page. If you're trying to get closer to God, I want you to follow me. I want you to follow this page or this channel, whatever you watching this on. If you're trying to rap, I want you to follow this page. I want you to follow this channel. I want to teach you how to do it, how to come from the soul and be real with it and still be dope with it. If you need beats, I want you to follow this page. I want you to follow this channel. If you need help raising your kids and know how to connect with them, I want you to follow this channel. I'm not perfect at none of this stuff, but I've done it for a long time and people have praised me for it. So I must be doing something right. And I just want to share it with y'all, not to get patted on the back, but to teach you, to show you. That's what God told me to do. I think I didn't get to drop my music and shit when I was 18 because I was working for the wrong team. I was spitting too much gangster shit. That first verse in my single, Crazy, I started off, I say, I come from Frisco, when niggas live and die by the pistol, put you in that hospital, them gats not little, AKs and Iraq missiles, the bays coming to get you. The reason it's so important to me, I wrote that in 2005, man, right before I lost my mind for the first time. And Part of it say I got laced. Part of me say somebody tried to kill me. Part of me say it's just divine interventions. Because, you know, my cousin died that year. My favorite cousin. Rest in peace, Nay. He died that year. He got hit with an AK 9 times in Frisco. With his kid with him. His kid got shot too. It hurt my soul. I've been depressed for a long time after that. And now it's time to grow up, to realize that this music is powerful, that you can't just go around and say anything because it's people watching and they really believe in it. They really trying to be like that. More than your peers that's watching, the kids is watching and they really try to be like that. I seen my nieces and my nephews, like, they see me come around and they might look up to me because I rap or just because I'm uncle, you know, uncle. You look up to them type of people. And I seen them like start turning their hat and pulling their pants down a little bit to sag. And I realized, okay, they're looking up to us. They want to be like us. My daughter showed me that all the time, but this before she was around. These are the kids that taught me or made me want to have a family. My niece and my nephew. So, and now I met more of my nieces and nephews that I came back home. So I'm so proud of all of y'all. Real talk, all of y'all. Katrina, you need to hit me up though, cause you ain't talked to Unc in a minute, and you know I love you too. So make sure you do. You know, I done got emotional on this video, but it's just because I'm a real one. Don't ever take somebody's kindness for weakness. I got a whole bunch to do today. So I got to suck it up. I got to get strong again. I got to get tough. I got to hit these streets. I got to go promote. I got to go to the courthouse. I got to go do it. I got to go hard or I got to go home. You feel me? So y'all take this advice with you. Keep your head up. Unless you counting money or you praying to God. That's the only time you put your head down. You feel me? This Cali XL signing off.